All right, let's get another song.
Sure.
You guys.
This is another tune that was on the Folk Songs for Old Time's Sake. It's a tune that was first recorded in the 1930s by the Lee brothers and was kind of made famous by Hetty West in the 1960s. And it's a song towards the end of the 1800s when the textile industry was sort of booming. In North Georgia, particularly, a lot of women and children between the age of 10 to 15 were hired and sort of were paid the very bottom of wage salaries, somewhere around $75 a week for about 17, 18-hour days. And it's a song that sort of came out of the poor white movement. And that time it's a little bit of a protest, but it's called Cotton Mill Girls. I've worked in the cotton mill all of my life. Ain't got nothing but a bottle knife, and it's a hard times. Cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. In 1915 I heard it said, go to cotton country and get ahead, and it's a hard times. Cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Give 'em all the bottles a long, long way. Elijah ain't on the Carter K, and it's a hard times. Cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Us kids work 12 hours a day, 14 cents some easy pay, and it's a hard times. Cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. Hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times, cotton mill girls, hard times everywhere. So when I die, don't bury me at all. On my body on the spinning room wall. Pickle my bones in alcohol. It's hard times, cotton mill girls. 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 Hard times everywhere. Hard times, cotton mill girls. Hard times, cotton mill girls. Hard times, cotton mill girls. Hard times everywhere.
All right, WNCW Live Music today from Nicholas Edward Williams, Cotton Mill Girls. Name of that one. I'm going to quickly jump over to Owen. If you're trying to figure out, how do I know Owen from Pretty Little Goat? You guys, I think you have a record coming out soon. Is that?
We do, yeah. Southland is due out September 21st. So, yeah.
And Jen and Owen.
That's right, yeah. My debut album with my partner Jen Linville just dropped last month. So that's just called Jen and Owen. And you can find that on all the streaming services. And it's even being played on This Old Porch occasionally, too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
thank you for spinning it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for making the music. And Nicholas, you've got a record coming out in the fall, right?
Yeah, it's called Rags, Folks and Blues. It's a collection of ragtime songs, some folk songs, and some variations of Piedmont blues. There's one sort of Delta-ish blues tune in there, too. But all basically just me and the guitar, sometimes a little bit of banjo. Yeah, that's going to be releasing in November.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Yeah. You can see these guys playing Friday night in Asheville at the Sanctuary Series at Central United Methodist Church. Purple Onion Saluda tomorrow night. And Points on Beyond, I'm sure. But it sounds good today, you guys. Thanks for coming in, Nicholas.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks so much.